Hello, Bookies. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Nat Hughes here. For those of you that are new here, my name is Natalie Hughes. I am a life mindset and manifestation coach in my business and on my platform. I help women to co-create emotionally fulfilled and purpose-driven lives for themselves. In today's video, we are accomplishing this by doing something a little spicy, okay? It needs to stay monetized so it's not too spicy, but it's a little spicy. It's like paprika. It's This is not a habanero reading. This is not a chili pepper reading, but it's like paprika. It's a red chili flake reading, okay? Okay. We are doing 3 different readings on why men can't get enough of you. And I'm really excited to get into these readings. So there are 3 piles for you to choose from. They are numbered on the screen. The timestamps are already in the description box down below. So go ahead and pick your image or your images, and I will see you at your reading. Alrighty, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. I've got some food cards. Oh my god. And literally I split the deck, and the Queen of Drinks, which is like 3 glasses of wine, is here immediately as I'm tapping into the energy. And you obviously chose the beautiful picture with the wine being spilt on her leg in the bath. Very sensual, isn't it? Hearing that song from Snoop Dogg, Sensual Seduction. Okay. Okay, why can't men get enough of you? We're tapping into the energy, we're tapping into the vibe, and as we're getting into this, I have to remind you always that the free resource library is a thing. There are over 12 mindset and manifestation resources available to you to help you manifest the man, the money, the career, your desires. Go check that shit out. Get access to it for free if you feel so inclined. And now let's get into this reading. So, why can't men get enough of you? Pile number 1. I'm getting this energy. Okay, obviously the feet are giving. Okay, men can't get enough of you because the feet are giving. Okay, bitch, the feet are giving what the feet need to be giving. The feet are giving what they need to be giving. Okay, the arches of the feet go crazy. The pedicure, you keep the pedicure done. Okay, you keep the toesies done. You keep the toesy woesies looking cute. You keep the toesy woesies looking cute, okay? And I need you to comment down like that nail emoji, that nail polish painting hand emoji, if you keep the toesy woesies done, okay? That'll be between me and you for my pile number 1s. The girlies that keep the toes looking cute, okay? That's why men can't get enough of you. Your personal grooming game kind of goes crazy, okay? You might really have a lot of those experiences where some of you, maybe you are posting pictures or videos in the bath. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. It's like everything that pile number 1 does is sexy, okay? We're not seeing in the picture that you chose. Hold on, let's pull it up. In the picture that you chose, we're not seeing anything. We're not seeing anything, but it's kind of a scandalous picture. It's kind of a shocking picture. It's kind of a naughty picture, is what I want to say. It's like very sensual and it's very sexy, but really it's just a foot and a leg. And that's why men can't get enough of you. I'm hearing burlesque, like literally, well, I'm literally hearing the song Burlesque from the Burlesque movie, you know, with Christina Aguilera and Cher. There's this energy, this burlesque energy, this teasing energy. You could show your toes and your calves and a little bit of your thigh, and they're going fucking crazy. It's just some toes and a leg and a thigh. All I did was show you my ankles. And that's how you really know if you're sexy, okay? And I don't say this often because everybody gets to do what they want to do with their bodies, live your best fucking life, you know. But personally, this is personal, 2.5, okay? 2.5 is my channel, and I can go on as many 2.5 rants as I would fucking like, okay? So 2.5. I think if you have to get naked, if you have to always show all of your body to look sexy and to exude sex appeal, I don't think that you have it. I don't think that you have it. Because a woman who's really sexy, a woman who's really sexy, a woman who really has it, she can show you her ankles and it's fucking go time. You know what I'm saying? A woman who's really sexy, a woman who really has it, she could be covered head to toe. The only thing you can see are her eyes. And what's that Nicki Minaj lyric? I just got to give him that look. When I give him that look, then the panties coming off. Amen? That's the energy that you have, pal number one. That's the vibration that you exude. That's the vibration that you live in. That's the vibration that you stay in dominantly. Men can't get enough of you because you exude this sex appeal in every little thing that you do. Men are looking at you. They're like, I've never been this excited by feet before in my life. Men are looking at you. They're like, I've never seen ankles like this. I've never seen calves like this. You don't understand. You don't get it. I've never seen calves like this. I've never seen knees like this. You've never seen a wrist like this. You don't get it. You don't get it. Okay. So I feel like you naturally exude this sex appeal, this exciting energy, and you can make things like, because taking a bath in and of itself can be a sexy experience. Taking a picture of yourself in the bath can be a sexy experience. Taking the glass of wine and putting it in between your toes and arching your foot and twisting the bottle back so that the wine is cascading onto your legs and into the bath water. Like, come on. It's extra. And that's why men can't get enough of you. Because however it is that you do the sexy things that you do, it's extra. You put some extra on top of it. Like, you know that you're sexy, you know that you're doing the thing, but you put a little bit of extra on top of it. And men notice that. And even if they don't notice it like consciously, they notice it energetically. It draws them in, okay? There's an oldie song, and the oldie song is the way you do the things you do. He says it's an oldie song. It's an oldie song. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Okay, it says, you got a smile so bright, you know you could have been a candle. I'm holding you so tight, you know you could have been a handle. The way you swept me off my feet, you know you could have been a broom. And baby, you smell so sweet, you know you could have been some perfume. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to. And I can tell the way you do the things you do. I like the way you do the things you do. You should just go listen to the song. It's one of my favorite songs in the whole world. And it's just so romantic and it's so sweet. And that's how men feel about you. That's why men can't get enough about you, is the way that you do the things that you do. Like, you know, when you're doing burlesque, or if you've ever seen burlesque, yes, of course, there are some elements where you are getting naked or you are revealing your body and different things like that. But from my perception and understanding, a lot of burlesque is about teasing, and it's about storytelling, and it's about giving a little and taking it back and showing a little more and taking it back, and, you know, revealing yourself and covering up. And there's like, you know, fans, and you're giving some and you're taking it back, and you're giving a little more and you're taking it back, and then you're showing a little bit, not as much as you were before, and then you're taking it back. It's this back and forth teasing energy, and men are just like, oh my God, just like, give it to me. Men are like, give it to me, pile number one. Give it to me, okay? That's the energy. What's that song? Rick James, give it to me, what you say? Give it to me right away. That song is Give It To Me Baby by Rick James. That is how men feel about you. Give it to me, baby. Right now, okay? Oh my God, you have to go listen to that song. It's really fucking good. So that's the energy and that's the vibe. You make men like want you. You make men desire you. You make men like you drive them crazy. And it's so like there's this song from the Burlesque soundtrack, right? And it's by Christina Aguilera, and she's like, I got these shoes from Chanel, and my purse is YSL, and my dress is Dior. And then she's like, everybody is asking me, darling, what did you do to get those pearls? And she's like, what? She's like, I am a good girl. That's the energy. That's the vibe. Where it's like you have this teasing energy, you have this flirtatious energy, you have this show a little, take it back, and they're like, give it to me right now. You're like, what are you even talking about right now? Like, you gaslight them a little bit. No, gaslight is like, psychological manipulation and like terrible. It's not that, but it's like a playful energy where there's this like this, you always make it so that there's some sort of, is the term plausible deniability. Like at any given moment in time you can say, what, I was just sharing a picture of me in my bathing suit. I was just sending you asked me what I was doing and I was taking a bath. So I sent you a picture of me in the bath. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And so you kind of play this game with men. You might hear that phrase a lot of men saying, like, you know what you're doing. And pile number one, you do know what you're doing. And that's why men can't get enough of you, because you know what you're doing. You know that you're driving me crazy. You know that you're making me want you. You're like, what do you mean? What am I doing? I don't understand. No, I don't understand. I'm a good girl. I would never do that. I would never do that. I would never do that. So there's this like energy, this lighthearted energy, this playful energy, and it brings out this feeling of adventure. Because when am I going to get pile number one? It's a lot of like edging. Okay, I don't know if I could say that. I better be able to, because this shit's staying monetized or I'm taking it the fuck down. Do you hear me? But there's this like energy where you're exciting them and you're exciting them and you're exciting them, and then they're not getting that payoff. And then you're exciting them and you're exciting them and you're exciting them, and then they're not getting that payoff. And so it's like there's this anticipation that's building, and it's this fun adventure of, when am I going to get pile number one? When am I going to see pile number one? When am I going to connect with pile number one? When is pile number one going to give herself to me? God damn it. It's that kind of energy. So there's this anticipation and there's this excitement and there's this desire, this strong sense of desire. So I don't want this deck. I want some charms. I mean, some die. Let's do that. So let's pull the Astro dice out. That is pile number one. What about pile number one can men just like not get enough of? We have Capricorn. We have Mercury. And we have the 11th house. So we have Mercury in Capricorn in the 11th house. So Mercury is communication. Men can't get enough of you because of the sound of your voice and the way that you talk. Like, do you ever, like, okay, I don't know if you've ever experienced this, or maybe you do it on purpose, or maybe you don't do it on purpose, but like, sometimes like you'll just be having a conversation with someone, or someone will be having a conversation with you, and I just keep hearing like, like, uh-huh. You give a lot of uh-huh, ooh, ah, yes. File number one. And with the energy of Mercury in the 10th house, I mean, Mercury and Capricorn in the 11th house, it's just like, this is not appropriate. We are in public. You are at my job. We are talking on FaceTime, and I am in the break room of my office. Please stop and on the phone with me right now. You're like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? You just told me what you were having for lunch. And I said, What is wrong with me saying, I can't say, They're like, no, you can't. So you might have, it's like a playful energy. There's a playful banter, and there's a playful back and forth. And when we have that Capricorn energy, we kind of have like the energy of like authority, the energy of like, like a Dom. And so, God, I'm going to have to put 18 plus over this. And so men have like, you might go back and forth with men, where men are like, you can't say that. You can't do that. You can't send me pictures and videos like that while I'm at work. You can't blah, 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 blah. You're like, I'm actually going to do whatever the fuck I want to do, but thank you. Uh-huh. File number one. So men can't get enough of you because men can't control you, and you are fucking wild. Pile number one, you're the kind of woman who would show up to a man's job wearing a big coat and like lingerie underneath. And it's like, what are you even doing here? You literally cannot do this. I'm literally gonna get fired. Please stop. Please, I'm begging you. You're like, what? You want me to take my coat off? You think I should take my coat off right now? He's like, you're gonna make me have a heart attack, please. So there's this fun energy, this bratty energy, this lighthearted energy, this silly energy, this back talking energy. You can't tell me what to do. That's the energy. That's the vibe. That's why men can't get enough of you, because they're just like, oh my God, just do what I say. But they don't want you to do what they say. They love it when you don't do what they say. Never listen to a man, pile number one, because they love that shit. They're eating it up. Okay. Why can't men get enough of you? Let's see. Why can't men get enough of you? I feel like you are also very attractive when you are in that business arena, in that business mode. So you've got this sexy energy, this lighthearted energy, this fun energy. But then we have Capricorn, and Capricorn is serious. Capricorn doesn't play, especially not when it comes to the bag, okay? Especially not when it comes to their causes, especially not when it comes to the things that they care deeply about. So when we have Mercury and Capricorn in the 11th house, the 11th house can really be that house of humanities, right? That house of humanitarianism, that house of giving back, that house of having a particular cause. So you could literally have a job where you probably hold a position of authority, because that's what I'm going to assume when we have Capricorn energy. That's leadership energy, that's boss energy. So you probably have a position of authority in your job and you are doing work that serves humanity. And that could be a lot of different things, right? Like the work that I'm doing serves humanity, but being a doctor also serves humanity. And having a nonprofit also serves humanity. And also being a scientist serves humanity. And, like there's a million different things that are going to serve humanity. Everything really serves humanity, but that's not the point. The point is that you have a job and you have work that you love. You have a job and you have work that you take very seriously. And when you're in that mode and you're in that energy of being a boss who doesn't play because she has people to serve and she has things to do, she has things that need to get done, and now is not the time to play, and now is not the time to play pretend and blah, 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 because things need to get done and we need to do this, or like you're teaching, you're giving, you're serving, you're showing up in some sort of like bossy capacity. And now I'm hearing bossy by Kellis. I'm bossy. I'm the bitch y'all love to hate. I'm the chick that's raised the stakes. I told young Stella he should switch to, I don't know what the fuck she says there. I'm back with an 808 because I'm bossy. That's the energy. That's the energy. What does Too Short say? It's about time that she get with me. Can't stop staring. She's fine and she's pretty. Damn girl. Don't hurt them. If niggas don't back, you gon' work them. Put your Mac down. I know your background. What you want, girl? You getting that now. That's how you do it, huh? Well, I'm the coolest one. Them bad bitches in the back, bring them to the front, bitch. Tell that man you's a boss, bitch. Raise your hands, make some noise if you a boss, bitch. I don't think he understands you's a boss, bitch. Get some help if he can, cause he lost it. Ain't no refund. She spent the cash, man. In your Benz with her friends in the fast lane flossing. You said how much it cost me, about $1 million, player. She's bossy. So I really did. You can't start the 2 Chainz. Oh my God, I'm sorry, blasphemy. You can't start the Too Short portion of the bossy song and not go full out for the full fucking verse. You can't do that. That's blasphemy. That's against God's will. So I hope you enjoyed that shit. Anyway, where was I? That bossy energy, that bossy energy. So sometimes you're willing to like play these games. Yeah. This man, I let him pretend that he has authority over me and I'm going to do whatever he says, or maybe I'm not going to do whatever he says. You know what I mean? Like that fun game. But when it's actually really time for business and when it's actually really time to get things done and I'm the boss and I expect you to listen to me and I do this and this and this and I expect this and this and this from you and I'm giving orders in my job because I do incredibly important things and people need to be served and this needs to get handled and this needs to be taken care of, and you're like in that fucking bossy energy, men are like, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, I'm gonna do anything that you say. Anything at all, please boss me around like you do your employees. Yes ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's the energy and that's the vibe. Men can't get enough of you. They love when you're in that bossy energy. Men love when you tell them what to do. Men love taking orders from you. Men love to make you happy. Men love to please you. Men love to serve you. Men love when you're in that dominant energy, when you're in that dominatrix energy, please, please. And don't let pile number one be a little bit pissed off when she's in that dominant energy. Don't do it. They're going crazy, girl. They're going fucking insane, okay? And now I'm hearing that song by P. Taff. I'm a boss ass bitch, 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 bitch. Go listen to that song. Oh my God. Yes. That's the energy. That's the energy. Oh my God. I can't think of the exact verse, but just go listen to all of it because that's the energy and that's the vibe. And I can't stand this energy forever, even though you know that I would love to, pal number one. So comment down below, give me some red hearts so that I know that you're coming from pal number one. I know that this resonated with you and I know that you're claiming the hell out of this. And for those of you who have not yet signed up, this is your reminder that the Sorry Not Settling free 3-day live training event, which is made to take the determined woman from dissatisfied to satiated in every aspect of her life, is happening tomorrow, October 29th. through October 30 motherfucking first. We are going to have 3 days of fun, growth, expansion, healing, and transformation. Trust me when I say you do not want to miss this event. You can get a full rundown on exactly what you're going to get from each day, and you can register for this event for free by using the link in the description box. The last day to sign up for this event will be on November 1st. Okay. I love you so, so much. Thank you so much for being here. And I will talk to you in the next reading. Alrighty, my beautiful pile number twos, welcome to your reading. We are taking a look at why men can't get enough of you. And I'm actually going to put the Astro die down because I want to play with... No, I dropped my deck. Okay, I got my cards. So we are beginning to tap into this energy. We are getting into why men can't get enough of you. And immediately look at those eyes, those cat eyes, those feline eyes, those feline features. I feel like you have feline features, feminine features, a feminine way of being, a feminine way of moving. I feel like your eyes are incredibly captivating. I feel like people could, it's like they could get lost in your eyes, but mostly you might find that they like try to divert eye contact with you, like avoid having eye contact with you because your eyes are intense. And when you look into the eyes of men, it's like you're looking into their soul. It's like you can see their secrets. It's like you can see their intentions. It's like you have a look in your eyes that is like, don't even play with me. I want to say, boy, don't even play with me. Like, that's the energy. Men cannot get enough of you because you have this feminine, intuitive, all-knowing, omniscient, kind of witchy, right? Magical energy and vibe to you, and it's in your eyes. And when men look at you in your eyes communicate to them, do not even play with me. I know what you were thinking of doing, and I suggest that you don't do that. Like, that's the energy, and that's the vibe. And so it's kind of giving this energy like men are a little bit spooked. You know, that Keke Palmer meme. I know things can get a little bit spooky-ooky. You know, this can get a little bit political, a little controversial. And I feel like that's what your eyes are. It can get a little bit spooky-ooky. Even I'm getting in pictures. Like, let's say that a man is looking at your picture, and he shouldn't be looking at your picture. Or a man is looking at your picture, and he's doing something that he knows he should not be doing while looking at that picture. Do you know what I'm saying? Pile number two. And it's like your eyes are alive in the picture. It's like your soul's essence is alive in that picture. And it's like you're looking at that man through the picture, through the phone. And your eyes are like, boy, if you don't get off my Instagram, if you don't get your ass off my Instagram, like that's the energy and that's the vibe. They're like, does she know? Does she know? Does she know that I want her like this? Does she know that I think about her like this? Does she know? I feel like she knows. I feel like she knows. That's how men feel. They feel like pile number two knows. And then they get a little excited. They're like, pile number two knows. Okay, and then the card that fell out when my deck fell on the floor was the Queen of Manes. And with this energy, I'm getting main character energy. You're the girl that men want to be around. You're the girl that men want to talk to. You're the girl that men want to date. Okay, I'm not saying that the men that you're dating or around have multiple girls, but if you are or you have dealt with men who are dating multiple women, seeing multiple women, you are the one that they want to see the most. You are the one that, if I'm not saying this is right, but this is what I'm getting. If a man had a date on Saturday and you texted him on Friday night and you said, I'm bored, what are you doing? Or you texted him on Saturday morning. And you said, what are you doing tonight? I want to see you. He would say, nothing. I'm not doing a damn thing. I'm not doing shit. Okay? And he's canceling that other date. And here's a different one I'm getting. Because I'm not getting very strongly that you could have dealt with men like that in the past, but I'm not getting that that's like the men who are all up like in your energetic grill right now. There's this energy of like, maybe he had plans with his boys. He was going to go do this and this and this. He was going to go play basketball with the fellows, whatever the fuck men do when they hang out with each other, right? He was going to go do that. And then you were like, I wanted to do this. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to text my boys that I'm not coming. I will not be there. Fuck a Sunday night football, Saturday night football. I don't know what day football comes, and I really don't give a fuck either. Let's move on. The point is, is it Friday night football? How funny would that be? You got both days wrong. It doesn't matter. The point is, you are the main character. You are, because there's an airplane here. And it's like a big turkey, okay? And it's like flying home for Thanksgiving. A man will hop on a plane to come and see you. A man will drive in a car to come and see you. Okay? It's like green eggs and ham, but the opposite. It's the anti green eggs and ham. I do want pound number 2 in a box. I do want pound number 2 with a fox. I do want pound number 2 in a tree. I do like pound number 2, Sam I am. Like, that's the energy, that's the vibe, okay? So men can't get enough of you because you bring out this Mr. Make It Happen kind of energy in men, and or you attract men who are just Mr. Make It Happen. So they're like, yeah, I'm gonna see pound number 2. I want some of that. Okay. And I just heard like good cat in my mind, which to me means a lot of different things. But on the one hand, I was thinking pound number 2 has some good cat. Men can't get enough of you because pound number 2, you have some good cat. Men can't get enough of you because it's in your eyes. It's in your eyes. Men look into your eyes and they're like, I know that's good cat. I know that's good cat. And then also, if you're more kinky, then maybe men are calling you good cat. You know what the fuck I'm saying, okay? Regardless, give me some cat emojis in the comment section to let me know that you're coming from pound number 2 and that you have good cat. Amen? Amen. Let's continue. So let's see. What do we have here? Why can't men get enough of pound number 2? Why can't men get enough of pound number 2? Like I was saying about those feminine features, I feel like your body is very curvy, very curvaceous, right? You could be slim, of course, but even if I want to say especially if you have a thicker body, it's really giving curvaceous, okay? When you think of a cat, typically, because I'm allergic, so I don't necessarily have those same urges, but typically when you think of a cat, you want to pet it, you want to snuggle up with it, you want to scrunch its belly, or I'm getting like a belly rubbing, grabbing, floofing kind of motion here, right? And so just like an alley cat, just like a Kitty Cat by Beyonce. Let's go, little kitty cat. I think it's time to go. He don't want no more. Quite frankly, I'm not feeling it. Okay? That's the energy and that's the vibe that you give. Men can't get enough of you because you have this cat like energy. You have this kind of feline type of energy where it's like, you know how special you feel when a cat chooses you? You know how special you feel when a cat chooses you, or like you go over somebody's house and they have a cat there, and their cat is all like rubbing up against your legs and shit. And then the owner is like, oh, wow, that's crazy because she doesn't like anybody, you know? And you're like, wow, I have the best vibe in the whole world. Like, that's how you make men feel. That's how you make men feel. Because you don't look nice. I mean, you look beautiful. You look desirable. You look like a divine feminine. You look like a fucking goddess. But you look like the kind of goddess that will strike a nigga down with lightning. Like you look like a goddess, okay? It was always giving goddess, but it was also giving goddess that is liable to smite your ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's giving goddess but risky, okay? You might identify with a certain dark feminine archetype or something like that. I'm not particularly into that, so I can't give more in that, but that's a little bit of what I'm getting. So you've got this femininity, this feline energy. You might even work with certain deities or goddesses that are very much aligned with that feline energy, almost like a Sekhmet energy, okay? So this sexy energy, desirable energy, but also deadly energy. Pile number two, you don't play with pile number two. Pile number two is not for the weak hearted. Pile number two, I'm hearing boys to men. Pile number two is not for boys. Pile number two is exclusively for men. Pile number two will eat a boy alive and will spit him back out. Pile number two is not for boys. Okay, that's the energy, that's the vibe. Pile number two is not for boys. Pile number two is for men. This video is why can't men get enough of you. Men love this energy. Boys are terrified of you. They run away from you. They avoid you. They ghost you. Blah 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 blah. You eat men up and you spit them the fuck out, okay? And this is an energy that is very obvious about you. This is something that men know. They know it consciously. They know it subconsciously. Pound number two is not anything to play with because she has this goddess energy. So you're like this thing, this beautiful cat that men want to connect with, that they want to pet, that they want to, you know, snuggle up next to, that they want to cuddle with, that they want to be around. But really, it's up to the cat. You know, when the cat decides that she's going to bless you with her presence, then she will. When the cat decides that you're worthy, then she will appear. And when the cat is ready to go, let's go, little kitty cat. You know what the fuck I'm saying? Quite frankly, no more getting it. I'm not feeling it. Because that's the energy, that cat energy, that feminine energy. It's emotional energy. It's intuitive energy. It's water energy. If I'm not feeling this, if you're not performing well enough for me, if you're not petting me the way that I like to be pet, brother, I'm out of here. I'm letting you know that right now. One thing about pound number two, she's going to leave. She's going to leave you. I left a note in the hallway. By the time they read it, pound number two's ass is going to be far away. Pound number two will leave you. She will leave the situation. And if you're really fucking up, she might scratch the hell out of you. Something crazy. You do not want to get into it with a cat. You do not want to get into it with a cat, right? A cat will fuck you up. And that's the energy and the vibe that you have. Like, pound number two will fuck you up. There could be instances where men have done you wrong, or they've made a mistake or something, and they like haven't apologized, or they haven't said anything because they're just like, I know. It's like men have this fear, but this is why they can't get enough of you, okay? So this is a little, no, I don't want to say that it's toxic. I'll get to that point in a second. But it's like men have this fear of like, if I send her this message, what if she immediately cusses me the fuck out? Like, men are not afraid that you're gonna block them. Men are not afraid that you're going to ghost them, even though maybe I said something about ghosting earlier. Men are not afraid about that. Men are afraid of feeling your fucking wrath. Men are afraid of feeling your anger. Men are afraid of pissing you the fuck off. So you could have attracted a lot of men who were very avoidant. And so they made a mistake in the relationship or whatever and didn't apologize, didn't blah, blah, blah. Because it's like, I have this message written out, and if I send this message, pile number two is gonna blow my fucking head off. And the thing about it is they're saying like, no bullshit. Pile number two does not take bullshit. Again, pile number two is for men. Pile number two is not for boys. Silly little rabbit, tricks are for kids. Like, that's the energy. Pile number two is for grown ass men. Do not approach pile number two and you're not on your grown man shit, because she's going to eat you alive. She's not playing games. And that's why men can't get enough of you. Because it feels so good when men are in your good graces. It feels like an adorable little kitty cat with fabulous hair and fur who's so soft and fluffy and squishy and all of the places that you desire for a kitty cat to be squishing in. And she's very picky. She's a little bit mean. But for some reason, that cat chooses you. That cat wants to be around you. That cat wants to be laid up around you, snuggling with you. You get around that cat, I hear something purring. I hear something purring. That's the energy. That's the vibe. And so there's a very big ego boost that men get from being around you. It feels very affirming. It feels very validating. I have a boss ass bitch like pal number two. I have a real fucking goddess like pal number two. And if I wasn't the kind of man that I say that I am, then pal number two wouldn't even be entertaining me right now. If I wasn't really that NIGGA, pal number two would not be talking to me right now. And so you really make men feel like him. You make men feel like him. And that's why they can't get enough of you. They love your femininity. They love your feminine energy. Maybe if you're very feminine and you're very emotional and sometimes you can be a little bit moody or a little bit sensitive, men cannot get enough of you because it's like you're fully tuned and tapped and turned on to your feminine energy. I'm getting a woman who's like crying and like feeling really frustrated, and she's just like, I just had the worst day in my life and I just started my luteal phase and my hormones and blah 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 and things are just getting really intense right now and I just need a hug and no like this energy of the way that you are willing to express your emotions and your needs and your desires. And men are like, oh my God, yeah, I can hug this precious, adorable, wonderful cat who could also kill me and murder me, but I don't think that she will. It's like, you're not just like a house cat. You're not just like a feral, you're not just like a feral cat. You're not just like an alley cat. You're like a lion. You're like a lioness. You're like a tiger. You're like a cheetah. You know those people who have those big ass cats and they're like in an observatory or something, and then like they grow up around the cats, and so they're like in the cage with the cats and they're like petting the cats and like all this shit, but that animal at any point could like turn around and like fuck you up, but it won't, because you guys have that good relationship and it trusts you and it loves you and you feed it. I don't fucking know why the cats don't eat the people, but they don't. It's like that's how men feel being in your presence. They don't feel like, oh, look at this stray cat that came to my house. It's like, no, this fucking lion appeared in my front door one day. Don't know why. I open the door, the lion comes inside, sits in the middle of the living room, lies on its back, exposes its belly to me, and looks at me, waiting for me to pet it. That's the energy. And that's why men can't get enough of you. You have this powerful feminine energy, and you bring men into your world. You bring men into your emotional world. You bring men into how you feel, into what you need, into what's going on for you. And so men are put in this energy where they are showing up for you and offering you this masculine containment. This is a very powerful embodiment. If you're not here, this is something to tap into. This is a very powerful and aligned embodiment of like divine feminine energy. You know how some people who don't know shit about shit will get online and will say, men need to be in their masculine energy so that I can be in my feminine energy. It's like, no, that's wrong. You're not waiting for masculine leadership. You're taking feminine leadership, divine feminine energy. If that's who you are and that's how you're going to be, then that's who you are and that's how you're going to be. And so when you show up in this divine feminine energy, it's like you call forth this masculinity. You strengthen this masculinity in men, where it's like, oh, there's a woman who needs help. There's a woman who needs support. There's a woman who needs love. She needs this. She needs to be held. She needs to be loved. She needs to be taken care of. She needs to be fed. She needs to be this. And it's not in like a infantilizing way. It's not in a negative way or a toxic way or an unhealthy way. It's in a very satisfying way. You really fulfill men's desire to have that sense of purpose and pride and like desire to be there. Men want to be there. Men want you to call them and say, I'm on the side of the road and I have a flat tire and I don't know what to do. Men want to get in their car and they want to drive to where you are and they want to pull over to the side of the road and they want to fix it. And if they don't know how to fix it, then they want to be there when the mechanic guy comes and they want to do the talking with the mechanic guy so you don't have to do that. Men want to take your car and they want to take it to the gas station and they want to handle these things for you. And so there's like this really beautiful juxtaposition between your power and also your femininity and your willingness to receive. You are incredibly receptive, and that's why men can't get enough of you, pile number two, because they want to give to you, they want to provide for you, they want to show up for you because you are receptive to them. You are receptive to their energy. You are receptive to their love. You are receptive to their care. And that's the vibe that I'm getting for you, pile number two. And I could stay in this energy all fucking day. This is so good. And because you're in that feminine energy, I'd love for you to give me some pink hearts in the comments section. Let me know that you are claiming this powerful, feline, seductive, intimidating, feminine, receptive energy. Let me know that this is resonating with you, or this is the energy that you're choosing to embody moving forward. This was so incredibly powerful. And if you have not already signed up for my free 3-day live training called Sorry Not Settling, I highly recommend checking that out. This is a 3-day event which is made to take the determined woman from dissatisfied to satiated in every aspect of her life. If you're feeling dissatisfied with your finances, your job, your reputation, your income, your savings, your investments, your relationships, this is the event that you want to attend to learn how to shift this energy and set a higher standard of living that actually manifests better opportunities, better people, better thoughts, and better experiences into your life. I highly suggest not missing this event. It's taking place October 29th through October 31st. The last day to sign up for this event for free is November 1st. So I highly suggest getting in. And if you sign up early, then you'll get a chance to do the homework. And if you do the homework and participate in the event, there are some really amazing things that will happen for you. And that's all that I'm going to say, because you have to sign up and you have to show up and you have to participate to get in on all of the fun and the juicy goodness. I love you so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Pile number 3, you don't play no games. You don't play no games, pile number 3. I already know. I'm already receiving messages. Sorry if you heard that. I dropped some shit in the background. No big deal. Hello, pile number 3. Hi, my bookie. How are you doing? Welcome to your reading. In today's video, we are getting into why men can't get enough of you. And the messages are already flowing as we're getting tuned in, tapped in, turned on to this energy. I just want to remind you about the free resource library. Inside of the free resource library, you have access to over 12 mindset and manifestation tools that will help you in romance, money, finances, and manifestation and healing and self-awareness. So if you feel called, check that out and get access to it using the link in the description box. Okay. So tapping into your energy, I'm immediately getting a luxurious energy, right? You had the Louboutin. You chose the Luby. You chose the Luby in the panty, which is so hot, sexy, flexible. Why men can't get enough of you? Are you flexible? I'm hearing that song by Christina Aguilera. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Gonna rub me the right way, honey. Yes, she says, I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Come on in, let me out. Amen. Oh my God, go and listen to that song, Genie in a Bottle by Christina Aguilera. Why men can't get enough of you? Is because you are giving luxurious energy. You could have also chosen piles 2 and 1. You could be watching all piles. You don't have to be, but that is a little bit of what I'm picking up because we're getting a little bit of all the energies. It's giving very much luxurious. It's giving flirtatious. It's giving sexy. The first thing that started playing in my mind when I started tapping into your energy was Jealous by Beyonce. And in the song she says, I'm in my penthouse half naked. I cooked this meal for you naked. So where the hell you at? Just one shot left of this drink in this glass. Don't make me break it. I wish that you were me so you could feel this feeling, okay? And I'm not getting that men are cheating on you or men are being unfaithful. But what I am getting is a song about being jealous. I'm getting you might be a little jealous. Another Beyonce lyric, she says, I'm so possessive, so I rock his rock necklaces. You're a little jealous, pile number 3. Pile number 3 does not play. Pile number 3 gets down. She doesn't play. She doesn't. She's not playing about her man. She's not playing about her boo. Do not mess with him. He is mine. I am his. Do not mess with that man. Do not mess with that man. Men can't get enough of you because pile number 3, low key, you're giving the vibe of like, I'll kill everybody in here. Men can't get enough of you because it's giving a little loony, but not loony in a bad way. Loony in a fun, hot, sexy way. Not loony in a bad way. Loony in a fun, hot, sexy way. Please don't play games with pile number 3 because she will shoot me. Please stop flirting with me because my wife is psychic. She knows things. She's remote viewing us with her third eye right now, and she will kill all of us, including the people who stood by and watched and did nothing. Please stop flirting with me right now. But it's just a joke. I'm not getting that so seriously, but there's just an energy of possessiveness, okay? There's an energy of, there's just an energy of possessiveness. And Men like this about you. Men like that you don't play about them. Men like that you don't have like you don't have an energy that's like, I don't care if you're here or not. I don't care if you want me or not. I don't care if you're my guy or not. I'm an independent woman. I could do this on my own. And there is an energy of independence and all that we'll get to later. But no. No, 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 no. That's not pound number three's vibe. Pound number three is like, this is my boy and he belongs to me. This is my man and he belongs to me. I'm not sharing. This is my boy and he belongs to me. Don't mess with my man. I'm a man, I wanna bring it to you. Da-na-na, da-na-na. So find your own and leave mine alone. That's the energy. That's the vibe. Here's a little advice for you. Find your own man. You're not playing about your guy. You're not playing about your man. And that's why men can't get enough of you. Because you make them feel wanted. You make them feel desired. You know, a lot of men, I think it's something popular that I've seen a lot online. Men talk about like, men do not get complimented like women get complimented. Men do not have a lot of experiences of being told that they're beautiful or handsome or blah, blah, blah. Women post a picture online and all their girlfriends are like, oh my God, you're the most beautiful goddess on planet Earth and blah, blah, blah. But they're like, men, straight men don't have that, you know? They don't really get that. So men love that you are so possessive of them. And men love that you are so willing to communicate how much you desire them, how much you want them, how much you like them, how much you love them, how much you need them. This is my man, and I love him, and he belongs to me. And I will kill you if you look at him for longer than 30 seconds. Do not play with me, because I'm not joking. And men are like, oh my God, I'm blushing. Really? You would kill her for looking at me? Like, that's the energy and that's the vibe. But men eat that shit up. They're like, really? They're like, really? Seriously? They're like, you mean it? You think I'm handsome? They're like, you think I'm handsome? File number 3, you think I'm handsome? Thank you, mommy. That's the energy. That's the vibe. Men can't get enough of you because you show up and you treat them. It's giving that Rihanna song, make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. You make men feel like they're the only guy in the world. There's only one. It's only you. And that makes them feel desired, and it makes them feel loved, and it makes them feel special. They cannot get enough of you because of the way that you love them, the way that you focus on them. And so with this energy, pile number 3, I'm also getting teasing, fun, sexy. You kind of give the energy of like, I don't think it's very popular like in music today, but maybe music back in the day, maybe even as late as maybe like the 2000s, 2010s, there was this energy of like, I as a woman will promise that I will keep myself up for you. What's that song? Destiny's Child, cater to you. Let me cater to you because baby, this is your day. I promise ya, I'll keep myself up, remain the same chick you fell in love with. And that energy is not necessarily so much about, oh, I'm going to work out, even though you could do that. And men can be very attracted to the way that you take care of yourself and you take care of your body. But the energy here is like, pile number 3 is going to put on the heels and the lingerie. Pile number 3 is going to put on the heels and the lingerie. Pile number 3 is she's going to put it on. She's going to put it on. She's going to dress up in a robe. She's going to do this. She's going to dress up in that. She's going to spice it up. Pile number 3 is going to put on a wig for her man. Pile number 3. Pile number three is gonna put on a wig for her man. Period. Period. To my low. Pile number three is gonna spice it up. Pile number three is gonna keep it fresh. Pile number three, men can't get enough of you because they talk about some people, some relationships, some marriages where it's like, my wife never gives me sex. My wife never gives me blah, blah, blah. I hope I can say that word because this shit is staying monetized, okay? It's like, my wife never gives me this and this and this. Men can't get enough of you because you don't have that, okay? And it's because you're not making love out of obligation. You like putting on the heels. You like putting on the lace. You like putting the cute outfit together. You like doing your makeup. You like pinning your hair up. You like looking cute. You like spicing it up. You like, doing it up and showing it off and putting on a show and doing a little strip tease or whatever. And that's why men cannot get enough of you. Because of your desire to express yourself in that way and have fun and be sexy and play with them. Men cannot get enough of you because of your willingness to play with them. Yeah. Men cannot get enough of you, pile number three. Because you excite them, you elevate them, there's something very expensive and luxurious about you. And I feel like I've said it a million times, but that's the energy that I'm getting. Men cannot get enough of you. Because you upgrade them. We've got Leo Moon in the first house, literally. You guys could be Leo risings, Cancer risings, Aries risings. You could have the sun or the moon in the first house. You guys, all eyes on me in the center of the ring, just like a circus. When I crack that whip, everybody don't trip, just like a circus. You are going to put on a show. There's only two types of people in the world. The ones that entertain and the ones that observe. And pile number three is a put on a show kind of girl. She's going to put on a show. She's going to put on a show. And pile number three, men want to watch. Men are tuned in, tapped in, turned on, yes. And tell me what script you've come up with tonight, Buki. They are tuned in, tapped in, turned on to this show that you are putting on. Men love the way that you express yourself. They love the way that you express yourself and how you dress. They love the way that you express yourself and how you speak. I feel like you guys are really good at exciting men with your words. I feel like you're really good at exciting men with your words. Because think about the song Jealous by Beyonce. Take away the whole, I'm jealous. Are you keeping your promises? Take away that. Just the very beginning. She says, I'm in my penthouse, half naked, period. Send that message. I cooked this meal for you, naked, period. Send that message. Send a picture of the food. So, where the hell are you at? Question mark. Send the message. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy. That's the vibe. There's drama. Pile number three, you give men drama, but not drama in a way that's like, oh my God, this is so draining. This is the worst connection of my life. It's not that kind of drama. You give men drama, you give men flair, you give them pizzazz, you give them excitement, you give them fun, you give them, let's take a trip to Paris together and I'm gonna go freshen up to the room in the hotel, and then I go down to the bar or the restaurant in the hotel, and I have on a different color wig, and I'm talking in a different accent, and my name is Sarah, but when I approach you, I say, "Hi, mister, you look so handsome. It's nice to meet you. My name is Marie. What's your name?" And it's like, oh my God. Hello, Marie. Hello, Maria. And you're like, yes, you look so handsome. I hope I'm not bothering you. I hope that you don't have a wife or anything. And this whole time, you're the wife. You're the wife. Men can't get enough of you because there's a million different women inside of you. I'm every woman. It's all in me. That's what Shaka Khan was talking about. I do it all. I am it all. I could pretend to do it all. You could literally do accents, pile number three. You're going to commit to the fucking bit, okay? You're going to do the hair. You're going to do the clothes. You're going to do the accent. You're going to come up with a storyline, a plot line. You're committing to this. And that's why men cannot get enough of you. Because you're so fun. That's Leo energy. That's fifth house energy. You're so fun. And with that moon energy, it feels like, again, talk kind of similar to pile number one, that feminine energy, that playful energy. The moon shifts. It moves through phases. It moves through the signs very quickly. So at one time of the month, I'm giving you this, and the next day I'm giving you a little bit of this, and well, I felt like doing something like this today, and I felt like wearing this today, and I felt like pretending to be this today, and what if we were spies, and what if we were both married, and we're so stressed out in our relationship and our marriage, and we're just turning to each other for company and companionship, and like, you know what I mean, like, just a different scenario every day, a different scenario every day, something different every day, something fun. And men are just like, yes, I want to play. Yes, you be this character and I'll be this character. Yes, let's fucking do it. Yes, let's fucking do it. Men love the drama. Pile number three is like, is it me? Am I the drama? Men are like, yes, the fuck you are. And I love it. And I love it. I'm nominating you for an Emmy. I'm nominating your ass for an Oscar immediately. Immediately. Because you're giving it, you're selling it. And that's why they can't get enough of you. They don't want to watch another television channel because if they look away from a second, they might miss something. You don't deal with men dating multiple women. You don't deal with men cheating. No. They don't have the time. They don't have the energy. They don't have the effort. Because pile number three is 50 different women in one, 500 different positions. She's doing her thing. And it's not that she's trying to be something. It's that this is who she is. Okay? Pile number three, you're bad as hell. I know that's right. And you have to comment down below. You have to tell me this. And I feel like this is giving like orange. So give me an orange heart in the comment section. Let me know that you're pile number three. Let me know that you're claiming this. Let me know that this is who you are or the energy that you're stepping into and choosing to embody right here and right now. I love this for you. And if you have not already registered for my free event that I'm hosting this week, I highly suggest that you do. It's amazing. It's called Sorry, Not Settling. And it's a live training event that's made to take you from feeling dissatisfied to feeling satiated in every aspect of your life. Whether you're dissatisfied with your finances, your job, the clients and customers you have, the sales that are coming in, your relationship status, wherever you're feeling less than fabulous, less than satiated, satisfied, complete, and fulfilled, it's time to level up. It's time to change it. It's time to shift it. It's time to set a higher standard of living. Because you don't just deserve an amazing experience with men, you deserve an amazing experience with men and with money and with life and with your creativity and with your lifestyle and with your savings and with your investments. Okay? Okay? And I know that you know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. So check it out. You can get details on exactly what you're going to be getting out of each of the 3 days, and you can register for free using the link in the description box. Registration will close on November 1st of 2024. If I was you, I would not wait. I would join and I would participate for the live round, because if you do show up and you do participate, you're going to get some really, really amazing stuff. So check that shit out. Register if you feel so inclined. I love, love, love you. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you in the next video.